And so I spent about 4 months completely void of God. I didn't listen to worship music. I didn't go to church. I didn't read the Bible. My husband was praying for me at the time. But I wanted nothing to do with God. I really just needed some time to kind of back up and explore this foundation that I had built my life on that wasn't now like fulfilling the deepest desires of my soul, right? That my family members would live. So there was a lot of exploration for me in terms of like, if it's not Jesus, like, what is it? Like, what is life about? And what is all this for? Like, where else can I go? And in that time, in God's goodness, I really explored that, like, there really isn't anything else, right? Like, there's no other spiritual leader who has the same claims that Jesus made. There is no other God that created everything in heaven and on earth, and everything that exists. That is the only God. And so I had to spend my own time exploring that from literally like a square one place. And so that's been over the course of like the last 2 years that I've been working really hard, not only to restore my faith and my trust in God, because I didn't get the outcome that I wanted in those prayers, but also just for my own faith, right? To understand that, like, we don't always get what we want, even if we're doing all the things, even if you go to church and you're tithing and you're fasting and you're praying and you're not, having you're not committing adultery, or you're not looking at porn, or you're not, doing drugs. Like, even if you're doing everything as you're supposed to, we still don't always get what we think we should get. And so, that's a lesson that I had to really, really learn and be able to kind of put aside that whole experience and decide, like, am I still going to trust God even though these things happened? And so that's kind of been my experience over the last few years. And again, I can only say that it's God's goodness that has brought me to the place where I am now. And, I often say, like, when we face tragedies like this, we can go technically 3 directions, right?